It is nice to see you again. I'm just going to go right into it and let my lovely cast introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Jordan, or Upgraded Moon, and I'm playing the Italian in the battalion. I almost said Archie Dupont again. Fuck me. Donnie Matrigano.
Yes, hello. I am Alex, also known as Xander, and I am the Aussie in the posse, Broden Fink.
Hey there, I'm Jack, also known as Split Guardian, and I am the baddie Trinidadi, also known as Jonathan Holder.
And I, of course, am Atwas, and I will be your narrator for tonight. But before we begin, let's have some words from the front.
We're back to thoughts with Donnie Matrigano. Archie, I can't lie to you. Your group's a bit strange. Holder seems pressured, Fink seems insecure about his status, and we keep finding more questions than answers the further we go in. Have you ever dealt with doppelgangers? Rats, maybe? What about sabotage? There's more the deeper we look. Holder just took a crack at the Major General, or the second Major General, doppelgangers. I really hope he made the right choice, because I'm not hesitating again. Donnie.
And now an entry from the private journal of Broden Fink. sorry. The new private journal of Broden Fink. The last one had a red cover. This one has a green cover. My first mission. My first mission. Not Private Fink's first mission. Mine. How do I find the words to describe this feeling? This loss of my own self. To feel that I'm both myself and not myself. None of the others can understand. I think the corporal understands what I experience, but he does not understand my experience. To blink from one life into another that is the same and completely different. My hand shakes. My eyes sting. To think and write these things, I must stop. I cannot continue like this. I keep my head on my shoulders and do the mission as I think I am expected to. I wear this weight of rank like I've earned it. I walk into hell and I'm expected to know my way. I must not fail. I cannot fail. Failure means death. I will not die twice. Broden Fink.
Dear John, this new rank is something unwelcome, yet welcome all the same. We want the authority to keep people safe who know nothing, yet we don't want any authority at all. And still the scales tip as we see the extent to what the others aren't ready for nor understand. We are PRT. This is what we do. We go into the deepest shit imaginable and come out somehow alive to tell the others. And we are always prepared. Fink hasn't lost his sense of tactics yet. He has lost his stomach. And Donnie is charming. He's funny. And he's too much like I once was. I worry that boy is going to get himself killed. Or worse, end up like Fink. We will ensure everyone survives, John. Rats, spirits, the dead, even the master himself can go fuck themselves. Stay strong. Keep moving forward.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, when last we left our unit, they were climbing Hill 16, which is in the midst of its last stand. Major General Cox has been trying to get his men to retreat from this lost position, but communication with the top of the hill has been cut off, and there are reports of horrors, monsters, rippling air, sabotage, reports of a second Major General Cox, one who still fought with his men, one who had not abandoned the battlefield, one who now stands before the unit, wrestling with an Ottoman soldier, grappling for his life as his men fall around him, and bullets ping through the air. And Holder took a shot. With plausible deniability, mind you, but a shot nonetheless. So, here we stand with that.
I suppose I shall roll.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it makes sense to. Not at the moment. I mean, you tell me, are you straight up wanting to engage with him right now?
I want to stop him from doing what he's doing, yeah. I want to save that Ottoman soldier.
Okay, sure. Let's say this. You can roll for it, but instead of, like, inflicting damage, it'll just stop what's going on up there. Sounds good?
Perfect.
Awesome. Roll me some ranged then.
Okay. Ranged. I'll roll 5. Keep one in the chamber.
Alright.
That's 1 6, 1 4. Did I get a target number, or are you keeping that to yourself?
I'm keeping it to myself, I think.
Okay. In that case,
It might be good to go for the whole pot.
Yeah, I'll re-roll all 4.
Sure.
It's a 5 and a 4. That's 2 successes.
Were that? Kind of.
All right.
I mean, you broke even. Broke even with the redraw.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you shoulder your rifle. You take a shot with some plausible deniability, as though perhaps you're aiming at the Ottoman, but who really knows other than you, after all? The noise in close proximity, I think, is enough to distract the two from what is going on. Major General Cox, who has been wrestling with this soldier, this man, and who had gotten him by the throat, the shot is enough to sort of, like, make him turn sharply, loosen his grip a bit, and this allows the Ottoman soldier to sort of, kind of, like... Yeah, no, I want to say he goes for his sword. He has a sword attached to his belt. He's kind of been, like, fumbling for it, trying to get a hand on his blade, just because he was in close quarters. But, yeah. He's been released from Major General Cox's grip. He has his sword shakily in his hands, and he's kind of, like, fallen back a little bit. And it looks like he is keeping one eye on Cox, and flips back to you all, but also looks like he's looking for something.
Everyone, arms up.
Donnie pulls out the rifle instead of the flamethrower. We're not going to set everything on fire this time.
There is a battle going on around us, my guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we about to start?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
Keep your arms at the ready. And Holder is going to shout in Turkish to the Ottoman. Wait.
I feel like Fink doesn't quite understand what's happening because he has no idea who this Ottoman is. I don't even think Broden's journals ever detailed like what denoted these guardians of the past. However, he's not just going to blindly shoot at the opposing side if there seems to be something else going on. However, what Broden does do, and this is a more of a question I have for you narrator, is there a generally accepted like call for retreat that is there like a whistle blow that people know, or would it just be like just yelling and command letting those orders carry down the line?
I would say absolutely there would be a pattern of whistle, yes. And it's probably gotten to the point, and you all would know this, but the regular ANZAC soldiers and the regular Ottoman soldiers, they don't have a whole lot of animosity between the two groups. In fact, there are multiple points where, like, impromptu truces were called in order to, like, sort the dead, stuff like that. So it's not like a vitriolic sort of relationship between the two. So it's likely that, everyone would know what you were going for.
Well, we can confirm that there were orders sent for retreat, so I think it makes sense for Broden to have a whistle on him, a signal. So he's gonna, whatever weird shit Holder is doing, because he doesn't understand like that situation at all. He's still actually, I believe I was wearing the stealth cloak too. So like he was moving kind of slowly, and he's fucking cold as hell. But his shaking hands, he will bring up the whistle to his lips and begin to, scream the pattern with the whistle of retreat, because these soldiers need to know that we have received orders to retreat, and so I'm signaling the retreat from the battle. If nothing else, even if Fink doesn't understand what's happening with this Ottoman, a retreat is a very good cover for us carrying out our job as PIT without possibly being seen doing it. So I am signaling the retreat, even if this Cox begins to yell to belay that order and not to retreat, I am blowing it loud, and I am not stopping. I am letting people hear this across the field.
All right. Yeah, you blow out the order, and it carries, despite the gunfire, despite the artillery fire. It carries fairly well. You see, kind of looking out, a number of men sort of, you see them like kind of like tilt their head, get that acknowledgement, and start trying to make their way back under as much cover as they can possibly muster on this hill. But also Major General Cox stops still, and his attention, which was mostly still focused on the Ottoman soldier, and also he kind of looked like he was scanning for something, is now focused directly on you. And not backing away from the soldier, not backing away from the strange kind of like almost oily patches of air that are beginning to sort of like expand in this area. He goes for his sidearm, which he had not managed to draw at that point, and he holds it at the Ottoman, who has his sword, and he looks over at you three. Well, what's the meaning of this? Who are you?
PIT.
Orders to retreat.
He nods. He looks towards the Ottoman. But then looks towards the sort of strange expanse as it begins to even more so almost bloom, to spider out. It's like, you know how ash almost kind of like disperses in the wind from a campfire? It's like that. It's like the edges of it are flaking away. And there is something not quite right behind it. It looks like here, maybe, but it's just, you know deep in your bones that this is not here. This is something different. This is something wrong. But he holds his pistol level and he says, "Not until this thing is sorted." Sort of points to the thing, to the rift.
Major General Cox, you have orders to retreat. The PIT has this under control. He says with no sense of actually having this under control, but feels like it's the right thing to say.
Give me a communications roll.
I have no points in that, and smarts is my smallest
Let's
skill.
fucking go.
I got things in communication.
I
You're
also
not
have
talking.
communication.
You're not talking.
Can we help?
Yeah, he's not talking.
How would you help?
I mean, he's my superior.
By jumping the fuck in.
He could be, he could be cued by what I'm saying, and he's like cutting in and actually, using his rank over me as like I'm now speaking the words Broden's intending.
Okay.
Donnie has no way to join in on this, so he can't really help.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
private,
allow
like he's
Holder to help.
lowest.
Do you want me to
Bottom
say
of the
anything,
barrel.
or are you just gonna let me help?
Do what thou wilt. You're helping.
Do it. How does help
Alright.
work again? It's been a while since we've helped.
Basically, you try to roll as many successes between the two of you as you can. You can still use your own points to manipulate as you
Good.
would
Okay.
normally.
I have to buy training and buy a rank, so I'm only rolling a die.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
I forget that Fink and me forgot that he can't communicate.
What was Donnie's communication?
I've got training at a pip in it, but Donnie's also not that smart, so I'm only
it's
rolling with
3
2.
total. Okay.
Yeah, 3 total.
Yeah, not me.
So
Yeah.
I got the most smarts here.
Shit.
Let's roll 3. Keep one in the
Okay.
chamber.
All right. Okay.
Not bad,
Plus
not bad.
2. But that's only 1.
How you feeling? You want to burn a card to?
Would a target 2 get us there?
What are you hoping will happen?
That
For
we-
me to answer that, I want to know what there means to you.
Just that, like, getting Cox to like back the fuck off and begin like, because he wants to stay here, but we're like, no, fucking get off the scene. Let's fucking go.
A 2 would not be enough to get him to leave.
That's fine. So I would hate
But-
for you to burn a card over that.
A 1 is enough to get him to pause and sort of move a little closer to you all, still keeping himself in between you 3, the Rift, and the Ottoman soldier. And he says, "Noted. Duly noted. But you two don't know what's going on here. There's a thing, a book. It's what we're looking for. It'll help us close it. Alright?"
Major General Cox, I am Corporal Jonathan Holder of the PIT. Any information you have, I am willing to hear. But, as much as you might not like to hear this, that Ottoman soldier you are pointing your gun at is an ally.
Donnie looks confused as shit.
Broden looks confused as shit.
I think Donnie and Broden have a look
buddy.
of like, the fuck is this guy talking about?
Broden's thinking, am I about to get fucking court-martialed because of this chuckle fuck?
Am I about to get fucking court-martialed on my
I mean,
first like thing?
Remind me one more time the name of the Guardians, full name?
Guardians of the Past.
Guardians of the Past. And we know that name, yes? Or I know that name.
You know that name.
You would know that name. That would have been Ozan, the previous one that you sort of took prisoner and brought back with you. He has been working with Bell, and he would have given you all the name of their sort of unit.
He is a member of the Guardians of the Past. He is a separate force from the Ottoman Empire. They work against their own people. I have one back at the station working with Bell.
Yeah. Okay, give me a communications roll.
Will do.
While he's doing that,
Sure.
and because meanwhile, Broden's like, oh no, I didn't even think about that. I am leveling a keen fucking eye on Major General Cox to see, because like I met Cox before, but now I'm seeing a second Cox, and I expected that, but like I guess like
Fuck, man.
are there differences? Is there anything like I can pick up about him? Like I'm really scrutinizing him, being like, is this an exact replica, or is there something like I can discern as different?
Yeah, okay, give me an investigation roll, I think.
Or
It's
keep one in the
communications,
chamber.
Keep that in mind.
For my thing, does 2 make it, or will I need at least 3?
I'm gonna tell you now. Unless you got a miraculous amount of successes, you're not getting him off this hill. And also, you're trying to pull, like, it.
Sorry, go
Sorry, you're. So, buddy, you're a corporal.
You're
He's a major general. This is his front. This is where he has been fighting. This is the place he is trying to hold. And now you're telling him that the man who's just fighting him and trying to ostensibly kill him is an ally. Okay. No.
May I... The thing I am trying to communicate is that there is obviously, due to the lack of ability to communicate, a miscommunication. I'm not trying to get him to get off the hill. I'm trying to get him to not kill this soldier. So
like, if this is the real Cox, it's like you're trying to explain to the real Cox, like, there's more to this situation than you understand. It's like there's secret levels here you don't know about.
I think that would, in that case, now that you've explained that a bit more, that would be enough to sort of give him pause. Okay. Still has the pistol leveled, but sort of like nods, as in like a, all right, go on then. Fank, with one success.
I think I'll bump that to a 2. I still bump that 4 to a 2.
Yeah. With 2 successes. As far as you can tell, looking at mannerisms, at like his like tone of voice and his physicality, he looks identical to the man that you saw down below.
Fucking wild.
Yeah. A little bit more stained and spattered and worn, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jordan.
I was gonna say about having Donovan jump in and assist with the communications, but if you succeeded in it, then there's no point.
I don't think that there would be anything you could say that would help with that, because he's trying to go for the angle of he's our ally, and I don't know, like, explain it to me.
Yeah, so it's more, Donnie was going to focus on the fact that our communications were being sabotaged. So whatever is happening on this hill, whoever sabotaged our shit wants us at this hill for some reason. So we need to take a moment, because there is a lot more here right now, and we need to not just go in guns blazing, which was essentially going to be like Donovan's thing.
All right.
Which is a little more about, hey, I think we need to get off this hill, rather than like, this guy's on our side. Donovan has no idea who the fuck this guy is, and Holder sounds a little crazy for shouting out some Turkish and also siding with the enemy right now.
You don't know what you just got into, Donnie.
I will allow you to roll 1 die.
1? Okay.
Because you are in a tenuous position.
Yeah, like if I was able to say it, like there was a better way that I was gonna present it, but just kind of giving like that little fuck. Oh. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I do like hearing the reasoning though. That was pretty.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate that, but I think at this position where we are, what you've mentioned, Donnie knows, and what he's seeing, it's a little difficult. But you know, you still get the pause. Still get the Major General, like, being like, sort of,
get on with it.
Sabotage, you say?
Yes, Major General. Sabotage.
I learned Turkish. I learned Turkish for this very reason. Please, allow me to translate. This is my expertise.
Alright then. He sort of like gestures forward with his other hand, still keeping the pistol leveled at the Ottoman, who is just white knuckle gripping the sword.
Holder turns his head to the Ottoman, who I am sure is still staring at the Major General, and in Turkish he says, "You, Ottoman. What is your name?"
He's actually not staring at the Major General.
He's actually staring at me?
No, he's staring at a very fixed kind of eyes darting, since the Major General's focus was on you all. His eyes dart towards a particular spot on the ground, a depression. And he dives for it.
Okay, Donnie's gonna dive for it as well. Donnie doesn't know what's going on. He sees an enemy dive for something that the Major General was just talking about that we need.
So you see the enemy dive, and Donnie dives for the enemy to like fucking interception, like.
Yeah, like
Establish the precedent.
Donnie's young. He sees someone else like dive for the ball. He's gonna dive for the fucking ball. Like that's. No one's taking this football out of my hands.
That is the most American fucking response, and I respect that.
I also respect that. That's fucking great.
Like I'm not gonna let this fucking. I don't. Shit, what do you say? This is not a bit. I'm not letting that happen.
You're a distance, but man, go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going for it.
All right, he's going for it. All right, okay, cool. That changes a few things.
Uh-oh.
Neat.
Uh-oh.
Because the Ottoman dove, you also dove, and Cox shot. So I guess we're gonna figure out who ended up in front of the bullet.
Oh shit. Dude, can you imagine losing Donnie like right off the fucking bat?
I would.
Fuck, man.
That sure would be something. So let's see.
Oh god.
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep one in the chamber. What's your
How
brawn
fucking
again?
funny would that be? 3.
Okay,
3 for
let me double check our buddy's brawn over here. 4. So
Is it just whoever's got the smaller bronze gonna?
well, I'm
gonna
gonna
take it,
I'm
maybe?
gonna see how many successes I can get, and then I'm gonna flip a coin. But if there are not enough successes on the board to either of you, then I won't bother. So we'll see 4.
Oh,
We're gonna re-roll the
It's
1.
enough to hit Donnie.
It's enough to
Okay,
hit
so-
one of you, so I'm gonna have to flip the coin.
Oh boy.
Remember, you can always burn a card to negate damage.
I sure could.
You sure could.
Oh no, my prized family lighter deflected the bullet. Good thing. Oh.
Because it
All
would
right.
still be 1 damage. So like if he still get hurt,
We'll see. Yeah.
Pistol's
kind
2
of hope
damage.
it's me.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
no, my prized baseball from the Yankees game.
All right.
My.
Odds or evens, Jordan.
We'll go with odds. Feeling odds.
We'll roll our d6 and figure it out.
You know, you can actually flip a coin in Foundry.
I know, but I like the d6s.
Oh, fair. Okay, fair.
Evens.
Okay. Oh man, I was gonna ask if I could purposefully fail because I don't want the Ottoman to get shot.
Well, it wasn't enough to hit him anyway.
Yeah,
He's at.
thankfully.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, this
4
was best
brawn,
case
so-
scenario.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Fear, but yeah, best case scenario.
I'm still waiting for
He-
the other shoe to drop and actually be like, actually, no, this is a bad situation. It's like, oh no. But yes, continue.
Oh, so the Ottoman's the doppelganger, and his little chest opens up and like.
And then he eats General
Exactly.
Cox. And General Cox's last words like, "I fucking told you." As he's like smiling.
It turns out this is
Party
not a
wipe.
clone scenario. It's temporal. It's still
Oh,
the same
fuck.
Cox.
Oh my
It's
god.
a third Cox in a mask. Anyway.
All right. So, 3 things happen at once.
Oh god.
The Ottoman dives for it. Donnie, in this fucking flash pan instant, instincts take over. You dive for it as well. Cox shoots. Luckily for all of you, well, luckily for you mostly, but all of you being all of us because holy fuck. The bullet goes a little wide. Didn't track the Ottoman quick enough. And Donnie, you were just enough ahead that you weren't really in too much danger of being shot as well. And because you make it there first, I'm gonna say, Cox is shooting at the Ottoman, so, and you were diving in front. I'm gonna say you make it there first, and you see, as you tumble forward, as you slide forward, there is indeed a book amongst the dust and the rubble. It is this sort of like heavy, you can only describe it as like a fucking tome. We're talking like a big old dictionary style, like thick thing, heavily bound. It's got this symbol on it, and yeah, you are in possession of the book.
I think as the shot rings out, like Broden snaps into like trainee mode of just like, oh, there he gut reacts as opposed to like analyzing the situation best, and like throws himself at Cox, like wrestle, like, and like, you know, just like hold, like to like just move the gun, like, you know, grip him by the wrist and like and wrestle with him to like move the gun away, because in that moment Fink sees, oh god, the private under me just threw himself in the way of a fucking bullet. I fucking gotta get that away.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
gonna make you roll
Oh,
for it
man.
because I think Cox is like also a little flabbergasted at what just happened. So I think just due to everything happening all at once, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'm gonna say you can knock his arm out of the way, and Cox looks laser focused on what is happening down there, and particularly on the book.
I think Holder in this moment, since everyone's reacting at once, is actually going to rush to grab the Ottoman, to grab the Guardian of the Past, to hold him back for a minute and bring him back to Earth so he can talk with him and figure out what is going on.
Okay. For this one, because this man is dead set on doing a particular thing, I will ask you to roll athletics, or athletics, because you're not using a weapon, you're just trying to hold him back. So athletics, target number of 4.
Okay. I can only roll 4 dice, fellas. If I want to keep one in the chamber.
Stranger things have happened. I rolled all successes on a pool last time.
Yeah.
Alternatively, no successes is a choice.
It should be like that.
I shall roll all 4 again. And
Come on, baby.
the gods above, or the narrator themselves, will deem whether or not I get all successes.
Flattery will
You
get
could always
you.
burn a card. You could always burn a
Flattery will
card
get
too.
you nowhere, dear Corporal.
You could burn a card.
You could burn a fucking card, right? Oh, if you want to.
I'm gonna burn a card.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna burn a card.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Oh no.
What are you giving me today, Corporal Holder? Jesus.
Man, I was just thinking too about like using a card to like bump that 4 up to a 5 and then just re-rolling the fucking 3. Shit.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
All right.
We're off to a great start.
Truly.
I hope this is a good choice. Narrator, I'm sending you this card.
Oh. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
It's not too bad. It's only a 4 of clubs.
It's only a 4 of clubs. Meaning, of course, things. Overcoming obstacles, action, and adventure. I think in this moment, I can say 2 things. One, I don't think I have the right to say because I think I've already practiced it. But I will say it anyway, just to put it out there, and then I'll say the other.
Okay.
I will not respect ignorant authority. Rank
Right?
does not mean a damn thing to me. It has never meant a damn thing to me. The only reason I play this game that they put out there is to play their game. But I do not respect it. In my eyes, we are all equal men. Because if it were in any other situation, they would have let me die like a dog.
I love that. All right.
All right, guys. Court martial speed run any percent. Here we go.
Truly.
I don't think Bell's gonna be able to
We're
save
gonna-
us.
We're gonna backwards long jump off Hill 360, off Hill 60, straight into the HMS Queen Elizabeth, right into the Admiral Ian Hamilton's office. Fuck.
Oh, God.
All right.
Hey, that's just to say I won't respect them, not that I won't play their game.
Oh boy.
There's a way to be smart but not happy about it.
Alas,
really-
a good
Donnie-
chunk of their game is respect. So
Donnie and Broden are gonna have to get real used to just saying like, he doesn't speak for us. He's our superior, but he does not speak for us.
Yes, respectfully, if you would have told me something different than this fucking guy, I'll
Yeah.
listen to you.
Hey,
You know, like
I know
that's
he's the Lance Corporal, but you can talk to us.
I'm the corporal, motherfucker.
all right.
I thought Lance Corporal was above Corporal. No,
No.
wait.
No, it's the
Corporal's
other way
above
around.
Lance Corporal.
Okay, that's all.
So
No, I didn't think so. There we go.
you go for it, Holder, and just as you think you've got the Ottoman, you feel almost this nudge, and you look down and you see that he is drawing his sword to go for Donnie, but you manage to like wrestle his arm like to his chest so that he can't do it. And yeah, you have him.
Donnie is not going to suffer the same thing I did.
Lance Corporal, respectfully, tell him to chill the fuck out.
I don't speak Turkish.
I mean,
Guardian.
sorry, Corporal. I'm new. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Major General. Tell him to fucking relax.
Shut the fuck up. Guardian of the past.
Are you saying this in Turkish?
I
Yeah.
switched immediately from English to Turkish.
Okay. Yeah. He kind of like stills. You still feel a bit of strain against your arm, but he stills.
We are PIT. We are allies. We fight for the same
Tell
thing.
him you know Ozan. Tell him you know Ozan.
We work with Ozan. I don't know if you know who that is, but we do. I have met others like you, and we work together. Now work with me now. What is happening?
He's speaking full-blown Turkish.
He's speaking Turkish. Bell didn't tell me that in the briefing.
I wasn't told anything about this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just
It's
book.
fluent too. It's
He's been
good.
studying. Holder, you feel him nod at the mention of Ozan specifically. You feel him nod a little bit, and the arm that was reaching for the sword untenses just a little bit, and he kind of still looking forward. He doesn't turn back to you or anything. Still looking forward. He says, because you asked him what's going on, he says, that book is the key to that. Referring to, that space, that curiously empty space that keeps growing little by little as you talk.
What do we
During-
do?
Sorry.
Sorry. What were you gonna say, Jordan?
Yeah, I was gonna ask during this time, Donnie's just gonna start he's gonna start if there's a table of contents with this book. He's gonna start looking there, and he's gonna start looking for holes and start looking for gates, doors, rifts.
I don't see
holes.
any pictures in this book.
They don't have pictures. Americans need pictures. I can't read this. I need help. He's gonna start looking for anything that has to do with doors or
Why'd you open the
gates.
book? I don't like Atlas's face. Why'd you
Oh,
open the book?
Am I about to get fucked in front of a live studio audience?
Yeah, while he's doing this,
No.
Holder asks the soldiers, like, what do we do to stop this?
He says, there's a passage in the book. Donnie, prithee tell me, do you have any whisper skills?
Not a fucking chance. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right.
I should have opened the book. I should have opened the book.
I can let you try and roll communications to see if you can discern anything. Would you like to do that?
I would be honored if you were to let me do something like that, yes.
Yeah.
Let me just
How about
give
you
that a
roll me
shot.
communications? See how that goes.
You got it.
Hey, that's something.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that 3, see if we can't get any higher. Well, not getting that one. That's okay.
Right.
That's all right.
That's all right. Donnie, the main thing that you see is you don't understand the language that this is written in. Luckily, the words are written in a script that can be read, like Latin script, right? So, you know, the English letters and stuff like that, although they look perhaps archaic, almost like calligraphy, you know, if you've ever seen, not you, Donnie, but in general, if you've ever seen like those manuscripts, you know, written down by monks very painstakingly, all on vellum and stuff like that. It's that sort of vibe, so you could read it, but you would not understand anything about it. And as far as you can tell, there aren't really any indications of what is what here. And as you start flipping through it, Major General Cox snaps at you, Donnie, and says, "The book. Come on. We have to get it closed."
Small question. If I'm even able to ask this, because this might put Donnie in a really dangerous position. Is Major General Cox lying to me right now? Are his intentions like not what he's saying?
I mean, sure, I guess give me an investigation roll, I suppose.
Okay.
See if you can discern anything.
Roll 3, keep one in the chamber for that. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna re-roll those 2. Ooh.
Let me check.
So this may decide if I burn a card or not. Would a higher value give me like a better answer right now, like a higher amount of successes?
You guys are getting awful comfortable with asking me if you should burn cards or not. I think maybe I should stop
my God.
answering
You
that
are
question.
so right.
But I will give it to you one time. This one time, probably not.
Okay. Thank you. I think I will play it safe for now. I think something bad's about to happen.
So
we're gonna
the answer
hold
to
on
your
to that.
roll, however, wait, please, thank you. The answer to your roll, however, is he looks earnest, and I don't think you really interacted enough with this Cox or the other Cox to get a really true bead on any tells or anything like that.
Okay.
Yes, Holder.
I want to say, I didn't want to say this during all the rolling because I didn't want it to affect the rolling based on what it was.
Okay.
But I will say after Cox shouts that the book needs to be closed, Holder will shout to everyone, including Cox, including Donnie. The Guardians say that there's a passage in the book that will stop this.
Yeah, I hate to, interrupt the party here, but, fellas, it's getting bigger.
And Major General Cox asks you for the book, Donnie.
Donnie will hesitate, but small question. He will look to his corporal. Can I give Major General the book, sir?
Give it to me.
What the fuck is happening? looking around, very confused at the notion of a major general asking a question and then a private deferring to a corporal and a corporal making a command. Broden's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused.
Give it to me now. We don't know if that is even the real Cox. Give it to me.
Oh, that's a bold thing to say.
Wow.
Oh shit. Oh
Okay.
shit. Oh shit.
All right, we said that out loud. Cox heard you. He's like right by Donnie. He heard you, and you just see first confusion, and then anger, and then rage directed at you specifically, Holder, who has been defying him this entire time. This is an order, Corporal. Stand down.
We had an
I don't know
order
who the
from you.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You can come up here, give me orders. Stand down, Corporal.
We had an order from you to take care of you.
I've never seen you before in my fucking life.
We saw you at the back of the front. So who are you?
It's true, Major General. And Donnie will kind of like assume position, still holding on to the book. There's someone who looks, speaks, acts just like you at the back. He warned us that there was someone who looks like him at the front. And we now can confirm that that's true. So I apologize for doubting your command. Donnie's beginning to like stumble.
Yeah.
He's kind of showing that weakness. He's getting vulnerable.
Cox turns on his heel and stalks forward, not to you, towards you, Holder, but not to you. And he looks at the Ottoman that you're holding back, and he kind of, like, pistol, like, really close to his face. He kind of leans in and he says, "Is this one of your tricks, Abdul? Is this another one of these sabotages? I've been having to deal with you fuckers for so goddamn long."
What the fuck?
Have we? I mean, Broden would know this. Have we heard the name of Abdul before? It sounds familiar.
It is a common name that people call Ottomans. So it'd be like, you know, calling the English
okay.
Oh, he's
Tommies
being
or...
racist. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Holder lets go of the Ottoman, but pushes him away, and in the same motion shouts back at him, "Do not move." And he turns to the Major General, looking the man in the eye, and brings a hand up to his wrist that is holding the fucking gun. "Your authority has been compromised."
Are you a fucking traitor, Corporal? Is that what this is? Fucking
No.
gone native, have you?
Not at all. I am getting orders, conflicting orders, from two different majors with the same name. What do you expect me to do? Stand down.
Donnie's gonna lean over to Fink. Do I give the Major General the book? He's about to get himself killed. Do I give him the book?
I don't fucking know what to fucking do right now.
I don't know.
Fuck this. I fire a shot in the air to, like, hopefully get people's eyes on me.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's enough in close proximity that, you have people's attention. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But first of all, just to put this out there, Major General, my corporal, if you'll forgive his demeanor, has been through the fucking shitter today. We got attacked by a lot of shit, alright? Major General, I can confirm that we have indeed met a man matching your exact demeanor and position at the back who gave us conflicting orders. We've seen signs of sabotage and things that fall into the nature of the PIT. There is something going on here. I don't think now is the time to hash out debates over rank. That thing's getting fucking bigger. He was mentioning something about translating something about a passage. Maybe we can work toward the same end of fixing that, because if you are the real Major General Cox, Major General, we want to close that too, so maybe we can make sure that the passage in there is the right fucking... I don't know what to fucking do!
Holder,
Look is gibberish. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Can you read it?
Holder looks from Fink to the Major General.
The Major General kind of like has been giving Fink a stony look. Without even, like, tosses a glance back to you and the Ottoman who you shoved aside. Then very smoothly levels his pistol and shoots the Ottoman in between the eyes.
Oh shit. Does it? He shoots at him.
That?
Shoots at him, right? Or he just.
He just shoots him. He's at close range. Ottoman is completely distracted. Just shoots him.
Guys, I don't think this is the real Cox.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is him.
I assume I can't interrupt this at all.
No. Yeah, we've done a lot of. No.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think Broden can do something to prevent this.
Okay.
Because Broden has had many strange dreams.
Okay.
And in those dreams, I often have been nudged in particular directions.
Okay.
And I'm appealing to the fan fiction made by the narrator as a means of supporting my emphasis of inflating one's ego. I have had weird dreams, and Broden has had experiences that he's not told anyone about. And with the wipe of amnesia, he has no idea the guardedness he had. I mean, he's read the passages of his former self about his opposition to the Master and these other worldly forces, but he doesn't have that innate sense of standing as a stalwart force against it. He's been more receptive to things, and with these dreams, he hasn't known to deflect the more corrupting influences. But I think, especially since he's wearing the shadow cloak, I think there is a moment where he yells in his after he shouted that, after he fired his shot, his voice goes hoarse a little bit, and he realizes this gravely chill he's been feeling. He feels very compelled to move forward, rush forward, very quietly and unseen, because when his eyes are looking away, he'd be a fucking bolt of his eyes are sliding right off of him, and grabbing the weapon. And maybe if he's been receptive to these things recently, maybe with opening himself up a little bit more to these forces, he may have had some sort of if not a prescient omen prior, in this moment, whether it is a whisper or some nudge, knows before it happens, he needs to intercede before something bad happens. There's something that's about to happen that he needs to stop.
Okay. I will ask you to draw for corruption.
Okay. Draw one card. I will message you what I got.
Sounds good.
Fucking cool. This is so fucking cool.
All right. We'll take a moment back then, to step back to right before this occurred, and Broden getting people's attention on you, the shot in the air. You see, almost in slow motion, the Major General. It's almost like you can feel his intentions, almost as though you can feel the air shift around him. And it's almost as though the cloak you're wearing presses around your shoulders a little bit. And you hear, "Don't let him take you from me." And yeah,
I think
yeah.
Because the cloak automatically gives me like 2 successes on stealth, people's eyes just like slide off of me. But what I think the approximation of this that Donnie and why did I just forget Holder's name? But I got it as I was saying it. No. I know. Yeah, I knew it was like Jonathan Holder, but for some reason my brain just blanked the whole name. But yeah, the second Donnie and Holder, I had a real Fink moment just then. I think what Donnie and Holder could approximate, even though they probably wouldn't sense the movement because of the weird cloak he's wearing. He like leaps forward, like it's like a run and a leap, and it's somewhat animalistic, like a hound pouncing for a kill, and
like a dingo.
It's like a dingo, yeah, like a leap. I call this one leaping dingo. And
like a drop bear, if you will.
But yeah, so that I'm happy to. Oh, this one, the drop bear. No, this is a real Wolverine moment I'm having. Just like I'm glad to succeed at preventing that death. What I will add on top of this, if you want me to roll for it, I happily will. I expect to. Otherwise, I don't think Broden knows he's doing it until he's already doing it. He's not. His rifle is in hand. The bayonet's on the rifle. The bayonet's finding its way to Cox's throat. It is especially with that whisper in his ear, like, do let them take you from me? It is like an animal defensively killing a threat to it. Like, it's like lashing out of just pure rabid instinct. So I'm just letting you know that the bayonet is out and pointed at Cox's throat as I'm leaping towards him. Like, it is with stabbing, thrusting intent that comes out of nowhere.
All right, we're doing this.
Do I give you the card I drew back, by the way?
Discard that. Whenever you draw for corruption, you draw it and then you discard it.
Gotcha. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, boys, it sounds like combat to me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like combat.
Awesome. How about we take 5 and then we'll do that? Sound good?
Yeah, I need a breather.
I need to relax for a second.
All right.
Good.
All right. It is time for combat. Let's see how this goes.
Alrighty.
Now,
Okay.
I am going to allow Fink to go first. He acted. Okay. He took the hit. Yeah, make a melee attack against Major General Cox. The target to hit is a 4.
Good to know. Melee, you say. Okay.
Well, bayonet, so yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. All right, I'm gonna roll 5 dice. 1 in the chamber. That's 4 successes.
Holy shit.
What are the augments on a bayonet? Nothing. Okay. Wait, no, is there? Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
If you get 2 above,
2
you can
over.
get +1 damage.
Oh, well, I can't do that, so it's fine. So, yeah, then I'm just going to leave that as is.
All right. You lunge forward, bayonet to his throat, and it goes in. It sinks in deep. You feel it scrape against spine and bone, and as you withdraw it, you also see the flesh knit back together, writhe and twist, darkness flaking. And some of this flesh, it doesn't quite close up. The skin starts to peel and tear away, and you just see this, I don't know how else to describe it other than a bright darkness within it. And he looks at you. Who goes next?
I think, just to embellish one fucking detail, Broden's read about this in his journals, because he's read what Fink has had to say on certain things, even though... So I think that in this kind of, like, impulsive, animalistic state that he, like, you know, drives the bayonet in, and when the Major General, like, looks at him, he looks back and just says with fucking vitriol, "Do you fucking remember me?"
Let's go.
Okay,
who's
stop
next?
your fake evil laughter. Who's next? It's gonna be
I don't think that's fake.
I'm gonna throw that to Donnie.
Cool. Donnie's gonna toss the Ottoman the book. Just kind of pass that shit over.
All right.
I don't think you understand a lick of English. Please help. Please. Give that book over. Would that take my action to give him the book, or would I be able to do something else?
You'd be able to move, but I think that would take your action at this point.
Yeah. So Donnie is going to hand over the book, and I guess with the rest of that movement, place himself in position between Cox and the Ottoman.
Okay.
Kind of as
Yeah.
like a you're gonna have to get through me first, which won't be too hard, but still an effort.
Sounds good. Who goes next?
Fucking. Do you think that Holder should go next, or do you think we should give it to the Ottoman?
Give it to the Ottoman.
Okay, yeah. We'll pass it to the Ottoman. Let that action begin.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, he catches the book out of the air and sort of shuffling backwards starts flipping through it just almost desperately, and I am going to have him make a roll. Let's see. We'll say 3, 4, 5. Keep one in the chamber. I hope he does well. It's 2. We'll reroll 3 on his knowledge roll.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, not bad. 3 successes. He stops on like a few pages. He starts flipping back and forth between them. Takes another few steps back. I am gonna say it will take him. So 3 successes. It will take him 4 rounds of avoiding combat and trying to figure this out to use it and close the rift.
Okay.
Who does the Ottoman throw it to?
Oh man.
I'm going to say that it's Major General Cox's turn.
Figured you'd do that, but that's fine.
Power's in your hands.
Had a feeling, because that's why I wanted to say what I said, because
Have him target you.
Fink once wrote about a fact that he is in it with this shit, so he's just like, maybe this will have some fucking action.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Major General Cox, or I suppose the thing wearing Major General Cox's skin. Its eyes glitter as it looks down at you. You specifically having said that, and it just... I'm so glad you remembered me. Where's your little friend? Isn't going to play. And he is going to make an attack on you, I think.
Was he just talking about Archie? The
Pistol
little friend?
Cast aside, and you see the skin begin to flake off of his hands, revealing just that darkness, that sort of bleeding, inky, almost staticky blackness, and he is going to make a melee attack against you using some claws. So, let's see. Melee. 3. I'll say... What's your brawn again? Is it 4?
4, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna roll 1. He's gonna roll 4 and... No, I think 4 is straight up what he... Yeah, 4 and keep 1 in the chamber. That's right. Reroll those 3. Oh, that's so close.
Not fucking enough.
All right. Holder, it's your turn.
First of all, one question.
Yeah.
I suppose I should have asked this sooner. I should have asked this last session if I didn't already. My little dinghy, I'm not getting any tickles, right?
Nope.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure of that.
That plan's out the window. Damn.
Second question.
Mm.
The only person we're in combat with is Major General Cox, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna be
The
staying...
Guardian's still here. He's in initiative, but he's neutral to / your ally, so...
Yeah. I'm going to be staying close to the Guardian. That way, if any attacks ring out, I can try to get in the way of it. But I will level my rifle that is already out and shoot at Major General Cox.
Alright, 4 successes, please.
Okay. Why is that all the way there? There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 5. Keep 1 in the... No, 4. Keep 1 in the chamber because I am... Oh, yeah, 5. Ranges, endurance. Keep 1 in the chamber.
Okay.
Let's see. 3 successes.
Good. It's good. Solid.
Gonna re-roll the 2. 2 5s.
Well done. Solid.
Successes.
Good fucking job.
Okay. We'll allow it.
Hmm.
Will
Something
allow
stopping
it?
that? Allow it?
We'll allow it. We've spoken about the
Um,
corruption pool, haven't we?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Camille, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, man.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't allow it. I can spend to take away a +1 manipulation, so I take away your reroll.
It'd be really cool if you did.
I didn't know you could do that. What the fuck?
Cool if you didn't.
It would be cool if you didn't.
I think we pushed our luck far enough. Let's just.
Oh shit! I told you guys, stop pressing the button.
I didn't press the button this time. I was silent. Y'all were just like, huh?
Oh fuck. Yep.
That was
there-
not me this time.
Oh, what? Oh, there's the tether ball. Ugh.
Actually, no, we'll allow it, but just keep the fear of the narrator deep within your heart.
It's always there, baby.
Yeah.
That being
Never
said,
left.
I rolled, let me look real quick. 5
1 over.
successes.
On your rifle.
Meaning I have 1 over, meaning I can get an aim.
What does
Leave
it
aim.
do?
Aim only lets you reroll the
Criticals.
critical damage
Bonus.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can. You
Oh,
get
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no augment to get right now.
Cool. Then never mind. Only 2 damage.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Fuck,
Who's,
man.
who's next?
I think I'm gonna give it to my good friend Broden Fink. Not Bro, just Broden.
Okay. Yeah. If it's okay with the narrator, I'd like to establish narratively, because I like that you described the fleshing back together when I pulled it out. I didn't really want to pull it out, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
No, but
Sure.
like, so I think so narratively, I want to say that I stabbed him twice, but just we count it as just one, just like so it's in there, like it's still in him because I just want to pull the trigger. Like my blade is in him, and I'm just gonna then just fire the shot because the muzzle's right there against his fucking chest,
All
or
right.
actually right there against his fucking like upper,
His
Flap.
upper jaw.
Yeah,
if it's your bayonet attached to your rifle, it
Yeah.
would be his upper jaw.
yeah, right. Like it would be. I just want to fire the shot that's right there because I'm already in him.
Sure.
4
4 successes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Still 4?
Oh, he's got armor.
He's armored.
Oh, shit.
Oh, 4 successes for Broden Fink. Yeah, that's 6 dice, 1 in the chamber. Wait, no.
Damn.
No, wait, hold on.
Damn.
5 dice, 1 in the chamber. I was gonna say, I misread that as a 5 for some reason. There we
Bro's
go.
precise. What the fuck?
2 successes. 1, 2, 3.
You're gonna have to re-roll all that.
I'm either going to. I'm debating if I want to hold on to the 4 by re-rolling 2. That way I could burn a card.
That's what I forgot. Shit.
What?
Okay, sorry. So because you all failed the journey, now that you're engaged with this Cox, each one of you has to discard a card. You're not burning it, you're just getting rid of it.
I'm fine.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
And do we treat this like giving up a part of ourselves, or we just let it go?
This is just, you can just let this one go.
Discard.
Just discard it.
Okay.
Narrator, I'm gonna ask you a
Narrated.
question real quick.
Sure.
Oh, you're messaging. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's
okay.
gonna be in the chat.
All right. So I'm debating what
Alright.
I'm gonna do.
Hi.
Do I either?
Got it.
If I re-roll. Fuck. If I re-roll 2 and hold on to the 1, 4, I can burn a card to bump that up. Because then I would be re-rolling 2 to keep, to get only 1, versus re-rolling 3 hoping for 2. I think I need to go. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna re-roll 2, hold on to that 4, so I can burn a card to bump that if necessary. So I'm gonna re-roll 2, or I could just get it in 2. Wait, hold on. Nope, ignore that. Okay.
Oh man.
Narrator, your call. Wait, hold on, narrator, real quick. I just want to establish house ruling for virtual tabletops. If that was a misclick, I can re-roll, or would you only count the first 2 dice in that pool since I re-rolled 2 dice? And I know that those 2 are a 5, and I'm not saying that because I'm like, ooh, 2
No, I
fives.
know. Generally, previously when we've done it, we've counted the first 2 dice.
Okay. So 2 5s.
Okay.
So then I just succeed. I fire for 2 damage.
Yeah.
I think I should put him at 1 health now.
Should put him at none.
Sorry.
With the bayonet and the barrel of your rifle jammed under the false Cox's chin, you pull the trigger, and there is just this echoing shot as I don't know what better way to put it other than most of his head is vaporized. Bloody chunks.
I'm waiting for the butt.
He brings up a hand. He shoves like the clawed hand down into the remains of the neck. Brings up the other, starts pulling down.
Oh!
Shedding the skin and uniform, with this sloughing it off with blood and viscera. And that's when you, which I know you already had thoughts about it, Holder, but you recognize it. The points of the curved horns, the split knife-edged grin, and it smiles and it smiles and it smiles.
If I can intercede real quick, I was because I was literally suspecting this. I thought that because as soon as you started fucking laughing, I knew this was what was going to happen. Can we, if this scene is narratively intercut with shots of Broden's journal where he writes about the experience at the tower, and it's just a series of like crudely drawn like ha 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 ha. It's just like a bunch of like laughter that filled the page from his memories of the cackling demon thing. Fuck, I'm terrified. Oh no.
Hey, so I can hear phase 2 music. Is this phase 2?
Oh, that's the second health bar, baby.
Yes, we get it. Melania, Blade of Mikola, get on with it.
Get on with it.
Shut the fuck up. I'm having a trauma attack.
Man.
Okay, so Donnie and Broden are looking at this thing for the first time.
I heard about this. Solomon, right? Yeah? Heard about this one. Donnie doesn't know. I'm not actually saying that.
Shut the fuck up. We're not doing this again.
You know, it feels good that it's not me.
Oh, man.
So who's going next?
I'm going to prompt the Guardian to go next.
Okay.
Because they need to do we need to generate those turns for them. We need them to do things more. And if I recall correctly, it's 6 successes against the cackling horror from the last time we fought this, or something like that. Is it more? I feel like, or is it less? I'm sorry, that was me talking. That's me talking to myself. I'm not asking.
Yeah.
You. It's like
Could be
like,
7. I think it's
I just remember
6.
it was a lot when we fought it.
We did some.
And
brewing.
we had friends with us, and now
We
it's
were
just us
cooking.
3.
We were cooking.
We
were cooking.
also had a fully automatic machine gun.
True. But either way.
Yeah, my machine gun didn't get to do much in terms of like that. You guys were in that tower alone. Archie was gone, and like he was off.
Yeah. So I'm throwing it to the Guardian because I want the Guardian to get another round in.
All right.
Okay.
3 left.
Okay.
I'm going to say Donnie goes next.
My
That's
gamble paid
terrifying.
off.
Holder's
That's
in
terrifying.
Holder's in. I'm sure Holder's having thoughts and feelings right now.
I have
Yeah,
no
he's having
reasonable
thoughts and
way.
feelings right now.
I have no reasonable way to attack this in any way. I took that hit to my fucking guts, so at most I could do 4 fucking dice. Can't do anything at the moment other than maybe if I would be allowed to, Donnie is going to use his flamethrower and essentially like in the panic, like form a fucking line in the ground.
That's not how flamethrowers work, buddy.
No, yeah, I figured it was more of like a I don't know if this trench field that we're in is just all nothing but fucking like wet dirt, or if it's like brush and like grassy bits.
I mean,
That's actually a good
there's it's not really particularly like super damp or anything. It's mostly rock. I'll say that, rock and dirt. There might be some scraggly bushes here and there, but up
Shit.
here where it's been windswept and bombed to shit, it's mostly
Give
earth.
Donnie 40 years and he'll invent napalm on this exact moment and be like, if only I had this back then, I could have made a wall of fire.
Yeah, so Donnie's seeing this demon for the first time. This absolute fucking monstrosity. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do because I can't attack this.
Can I put some flavor on that?
Sure.
If Donnie were to look at technically his commanding officer,
What do you mean technically? You are his commanding officer.
yeah, I say
Like,
technically
I guess you would be
because
correct technically, but like also
yeah. Holder doesn't want to be. If Donnie were to look at his CEO looks both mortified and furious all at the same time.
that doesn't help, dear old Donnie.
This thing needs to fucking die.
Yeah, you could have fucking told me.
How many
Yeah,
successes
of course.
would Donnie Matrigano, Dragon Donnie Matrigano need to
Draconi
hit this thing?
Matrigani.
Narrator?
6?
I don't know.
6 like last time?
I was like, is that what I recall from last? It's been a while since we did the whole Solomon thing.
I
Yeah.
hate to say this, but y'all did this to me earlier, so I'm going to say this now. I do believe the narrator has already stated they've been nice enough with us with where.
Well,
the
no, when it comes to
total
when it
is.
comes to combat, I do tell you the target number, so that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
Jack. Yeah.
I am cooking him at 6 successes right now.
Fuck. I have no way to hit this
It's a rematch.
guy.
Next
We'll
round, I'm
fully
thinking
have
we
to
need
be
some
fries
fries.
for
I think we need some
Yeah.
fries next
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
We're gonna need to
Some
surprise it.
tots, some cheese, load it up.
But yes.
Man, I'm so fucked up over this right now because like regardless of whether or not we end the turn, I believe Atlas could use a corruption point to like just start at the next round.
Wait, a question, Jordan.
Yes.
How many dice would you be rolling to attack this thing? Just only 4?
At most 4, and that's if I use ranged.
And that's without putting one in the chamber? Damn. Okay.
I'll say this, just to say this. As long as you keep the fucking thing's attention, That is what's most important here.
I will also throw out there that I believe
Yeah.
you can also burn cards to get new training pips, I believe, right? Like to get new dice to roll in the pool. So if you did want to burn a bunch I'm not saying do that, I'm just like being like,
Yeah,
if you ever
could
feel
burn
like
a
you
card to get
desperately
additional
want to
dice.
try and attack this thing, you could supplement your pool by having Donnie get kind of fucked up. But
Yeah.
I don't want you
I'm just
feeling
saying,
you can't do anything. So, but
I see your point, and like I'm hearing you on that.
Mhm.
The thing is, I think I would be giving up two really, really important cards
respect.
to like
Okay, yeah.
save Donnie rather than like
Totally,
the chance that we'll hit him, and that's like me expending like my whole Badusi into this shit. So I think what's probably gonna happen.
No, I agree.
Stay with keeping his attention and negate damage.
Yeah. So my player intention is that I am making a fuss. I'm making a whole thing of myself right now. I am between Ottoman and I keep wanting to call him Solomon. I am between Ottoman and Solomon. There's fire. I know for a fact that I am not going to hit the servant, but I am at least going to make a fool out of myself doing so.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. You insinuate yourself in between the horror and the Ottoman soldier, and you make yourself a distraction.
And I'm going
Sounds
to gonna pass it over to so I think I am just gonna pass it over to Jack, mainly because if Atlas were to decide to dip into that corruption pool, I think I do remember that at one point they just started the round with their side. So I think regardless, our Ottoman might get fucked up either like in a minute or like right after that. So let's see how it goes. Giving it to you, Jack. Go for it.
I have two questions. First question is with the whistle thing. Are we saying that Broden is the only one with a whistle?
I imagine we all have whistles.
Yeah, I'd imagine you all have whistles for emergencies or other such communication.
So I can blow into the whistle for an emergency, for coming together, because this is currently an active war zone.
I will remind you, because I don't want to tell you what to do. I will remind you.
No, please do.
Part of our mission briefing was we are trying to stop people always suspecting the supernatural because it's constantly making morale low when people like are experiencing the weird stuff directly. Like and I know you don't respect authority. I'm just reminding you that we are part of our mission orders were like we're trying to make sure. That's why Broden previously said like you didn't see dead men to the retreating soldiers. Like you didn't see any dead people. Like
you're right. Broden doesn't respect authority, but
I'm saying you
does care for lower rankings quite a bit to the point that he doesn't want them to have to deal with this.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I super would love backup and help. However,
no. I appreciate you pointing that out. I love that.
We're Delta Greening this. Like this.
Yeah, we're Delta Greening this.
You gotta be careful.
Instead, can I? My second question, in case that wouldn't be viable, can I take an action to protect the Ottoman? If he was to take a hit, can I take the hit for him?
I think Donnie's already been put in that position. Not to speak on narrator behalf. I did stick Donnie there because I have the armor.
Yeah.
Right now, so we're like with the damage that Donnie would take, he would still need more like 3 successes to be able to fuck me up with when he hits me, and that's to say if his attacks don't already do 3 damage. So
I'll say this. If you want to do that, we could make it a coin flip as to who takes damage if the horror decides to go for the Ottoman. Does that sound good?
I'm always a fan of a coin toss.
I like coin tosses.
I like coin tosses.
Yeah, you also start playing Get Down, Mr. President, I suppose.
Get down, Mr. President!
I'd very much like to make sure that this Ottoman is able to do their thing. Because whatever attack I make on this thing right now is not going to do it. So I want to be useful.
Right. All right. It's the horror's turn.
Yep. Oh man.
5
Oh,
smarts. 5 smarts is a pretty good amount. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep 1 in the chamber.
Oh shit! My turn's over. Fuck.
Donnie Matrigano.
Yeah. What's up,
First we'll
narrator?
see. Well, first we'll see if this roll hits before I get too into the narration.
Uh-huh.
Oh, baby. Yeah, we reroll those 6. What's your brawn, babe? 3?
3.
Perfect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
Donnie,
gonna hit me.
you are using the flamethrower, and you're trying to make a wall of flame. It moves forward and grabs the flame from the air. It takes it and it strings it out from the flamethrower that you're using. And it shoves it back to make it backfire and explode.
Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me.
Do you want to remind the class what happens when a flamethrower explodes?
Oh man. Yeah, so lovely thing about flamethrowers, they're flammable. Opponents can target the weapon's fuel tank directly, use the same defense as the soldier who carries the flamethrower. Dealing 2 damage to the tank with fire or a gun will destroy the weapon and set the soldier on fire. Take 2 brawn damage per round until extinguished.
So you... Oh man. Yeah, the attack did not target you. It targeted the flamethrower. So
Can I
the
burn a
flamethrower
card
goes
to
up-
negate the damage? Sorry, actually, you narrate your thing. I don't want to interrupt this
Yeah.
badass moment.
So I was about to say, the flamethrower goes up. You were not directly attacked. You have not taken damage yet.
Mhm.
So I will say you will take damage at the top of the round.
Okay. Can I burn a card to negate? Well, actually, was that more than 2 damage being dealt to the tank?
I'm gonna say this. Technically, by the rule of the Whisper, it was 1 damage, but because it was fire, it kind of made it happen bigger and better, more effectively.
Okay. Then in that case, can I burn a card to negate that 1 damage?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
What would you like to give me?
I think I am going to give you. I've either got diamonds.
For season 2, I need to get some like playing cards printed on flash paper so I can just on camera just go just have a card explode on my webcam.
Oh man, that'd be
Me
so fucking sick.
too, dude. Me fucking too.
Okay.
What do you have for me?
So I'm gonna give you the 7 of diamonds.
Okay.
7 of diamonds. For a reminder to the audience, itself, its ambitions and hopes. There's something that Holder keeps pressing on about Donnie, that Donnie's a lot like him, and that he doesn't want to see Donnie end up like him. But I can attest to that Donnie is in fact not Jonathan Holder. He is not just this second funny man that is there. He's not going to just up in one day lose his ability to laugh. No, unfortunately for Donnie Matrigano, he's got a laughing problem. Certain moments that come around, he can't help but to laugh. Certain things that'll happen that may make him nervous, that may call for him to just shut the fuck up. He can't help but to chuckle, to snicker, to giggle. He can't help but laugh. He is not
Oh my
like
God.
Jonathan Holder in any regard. This trauma,
That
it's
is-
funny in the worst possible way.
That's so fucking cool.
That is so fucking cool. That is honestly, that is so fucking cool and so fucking thematic for this encounter as this thing keeps laughing that I'll let you have that card back.
Yes, please.
Which, mind
Shit,
you,
did I give that
well,
to you?
You did. I gave it back to you. It was a 6 of diamonds and not a 7.
New cheat code! New cheat code! Impress the narrator, keep the card!
But, I mean, obviously what you gave up still stands. But,
Yes.
yeah. Rewarding people for sick fucking shit. Might as well, right? Because that was
New
sick
exploit,
fucking
boys!
shit. All of
We're
us
bringing
just
a
like...
world record 80% run!
All right.
But I think that like this showcases like Donnie like almost catching that fire and like looking back at the tank and looking at him. He's fine. Holy shit! And with that, it just they're just fucking laughing together like this.
Awful, I hate it here. Can we leave?
I fucking
And yeah.
love that.
Yeah, but that narrator, who are you gonna pass? Who's getting it?
It's top of the round. So. That rift, that oily, rippling air that has been growing and expanding as you've been doing this, it's starting to roil and bubble and howl. And you see a corpse shudder and twitch as it expands over where the corpse has been laying.
Oh yeah,
And it
that's right.
starts to
Corpses have been coming
stand.
back. Fuck. Donnie, you got that on lockdown, right? No, sorry, Holder has it on lockdown, because Holder has...
The box.
Oh, you have the box, that's right. Oh, that's right, you do. Yeah, you got that. You got that on lockdown.
All right.
know if he does.
Disfigured? What the fuck are you? You're a new enemy.
So someone joins the battle there. That's fun.
That art's cool.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, bro, why are you
corpse.
rotating right now?
You're
Trying to
spinning.
zoom out.
My boy, my boy's spinning.
You're
He's moving.
doing a little dance.
Yeah.
Somebody fix me. All right, there we go.
Someone fix me, please. Please.
So that was top of the round.
Mhm.
The disfigured is not going to be able to attack this round, but will be on the field. I'm going to toss it to the Guardian of the Past, who I will allow to fill in another section. So we've got 2 rounds left. And then after the Guardian, we are going to toss it to Holder.
We've got fries for the table. We've got fries for the table. Yeah.
Before we fries,
Before we fries.
just because I have to know. What do I hear?
What do you mean by that? What are you listening for?
Is there anything in my head?
No, not at the moment.
Good. Men! Rifles at the ready.
They're already at the fucking ready!
Then
I
fire!
got a flame. Shit, I got a flamethrower.
Fries for the fucking table!
Do we
Give me
wanna
6,
fire
boys!
Or do
Hey,
we
are
want
you-
to fire? Do we
Hold
want
on.
fire or do we want...
Hold on. First of all, what's the target to hit for attacking the disfigured?
The disfigured's target is... Scroll up. 4.
Okay. Okay. I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
What we could either attack with rifles on the cackling horror on account of doing 2, or alternatively, we could do grenades and hope to augment the fuck out of this.
May I also suggest Instead of the
flamethrower.
grenades,
Wait, yeah, your flamethrower fragments.
the flamethrower also fragments once we reach 3 above. So,
So we
if
would
we
need
were
9, but that would buy for both
So-
because then we'd be over the because we already have 4 over target. Yeah.
Here's the fun thing, though. Abilities that grant additional targets use the same number of
Yep.
successes
Yep.
as the original attack against the defenses of the additional target. So if we can, honestly, if we can hit 6, and then start aiming for
Yeah.
like 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
that's great. Like that,
Yeah.
that would be the best case scenario. That is that.
Yep.
Oh
Correct.
man. Okay.
100%.
Cool.
Default damage on that's
cool.
2, right?
Yes, default damage is 2.
Fucking
No, actually,
on the flamethrower.
Default damage.
I'm
is
so
1.
sorry. Forgive me. Default damage is 1 for a flamethrower. But that being said,
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't think the servant has armor anymore because the general had armor. The servant does not. So I don't think we're gonna have to keep aiming for 6 every time we hit it, unless it's different than last time.
Guess we'll find out. All right.
I think we were being told 4 and actually had to hit 6 the whole time.
I don't remember. It's been a while. But let's just maybe fries and then figure it out from there, boys.
Fries, and then
Fries
we'll
and
figure it out.
from there.
Chain of
All right.
command, bottom of the rung. Jordan, throw your flame out there.
Give
Yeah,
us a
bad
6,
news.
baby.
I can only roll 3 dice if I keep one in the chamber.
It's fine
Okay.
by me. Bump it to.
I want to. Can I see the rest of the rolls first before I make my decision of bumping
We'll allow
or
it.
re-rolling?
Okay,
thank you.
You're kind.
Thank
My
you, thank
turn.
you.
Donnie
5
can
dice with
roll
1 in the chamber.
3 dice.
His guts have been taking damage.
My guts took a big damage.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah. Chain of command.
Oh my god!
And I'm bumping that 4 to a fucking 5 for 6 successes with Broad and Fink.
This is good. We need to aim for 9.
Yeah.
We need 9.
You're sitting at 6. Oh my god. It's
Okay.
disgusting! I love you guys so much. Holy fuck, this is so
Rolling
hype.
5, keeping one in the
Oh!
chamber.
Dude,
Might-
all right.
Might as well roll those. Roll that. What? 3?
Reroll 3, motherfucker.
One more.
Now bump it.
We're
Bump
fragmenting. We got it fragmented. And I'm
Sitting
gonna
at
bump
9,
one
we
up so
bump
that
it to a
we
10.
can get an augment for damage now. Oh man.
For 2
Oh, man.
damage then. 2 damage.
For 2 damage, I need to roll. Actually, narrator, can you roll a d6 for how many people? I guess like we hit. We got to aim for like 2, but if that d6 lands on 1, then
Hit the
we
one.
are. Actually, wait, no, fuck the fragmentation. You want to know why? Because if we could just spend 1 to hit 1 additional target and then use the other 2 for additional damage.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, I'm confused. So we have
Okay,
10.
okay.
So, it'd be,
So we have 10 dice
six.
right now.
yeah.
So
3
6,
to augment.
Yeah. Okay. So get this. So 6 is our
That's 3
target.
for
We have 4. I'm telling you right now, we don't need to do fragmentation because what I have is spray augmentation, which just lets us hit 1 additional target. So we have extra
Yeah,
damage
we
to
only
work
have
with.
one other target. We only have one other target. Fucking yes.
Okay.
more
Okay. So
damage and-
6
Yes.
6 dice. 6 dice damage. We're gonna use 1 for additional target, and then we're gonna deal 4 damage.
Which is gonna take out that fucking disfigured immediately.
Unless
Holy
something bad happens.
fuck.
Unless something bad happens.
Why would you say that?
Because I listen, if I set myself up for it right now,
He
I'll
has
be like,
integrity.
yep. I'll be like, yep. Yeah.
My
Johnny
man has
Maxon has a
integrity.
pure and untainted soul. He succeeds.
Let's go.
Donnie,
Yeah.
you feel your hands and arms tremble and waver as you have been wielding this flamethrower, as you almost died because of this flamethrower, and because of that, your aim goes a little wide. I can choose, using part of the corruption pool, for someone else to be targeted instead. And since you rolled a 6, it spills over onto the Ottoman instead.
Oh, the Ottoman behind me.
How would he? How
Well-
would he fuck up that bad?
Well, let's just say the horror that manipulates fire is also helping it along, perhaps. Actually, no. We'll say that. Yeah, we'll say that. Your hand trembles, it moves, and... Yeah, no, the horror still has a grip on the fire coming out of your flamethrower and redirects it a bit. How's that? Does that make a bit more sense?
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, fuck, there's no way to fight this, is there?
So I think because of this combat encounter, I'm just trying to like keep track of like corruption points being spent right now.
Yep.
2 corruption points have been spent during this combat encounter. I don't need y'all to reveal your corruption to me. I don't.
No.
Not allowed. But like, only that. I'm like making like the blanket assumption that maybe this could only happen 2 times, and I'm given like that wave of like we have to expect something like this to happen a couple more times. That Ottoman's about to fucking die. I just dealt 4 damage to that fucking Ottoman.
I think that Ottoman will die with this hit, and that's why
Is there anything we can do to fucking stop this?
We use our turns.
Card?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know who could burn a card. The burning card. I don't think we can do anything like that with card burning, can we?
Donovan. How much does this mean to you, Donovan? What do you have for me, Donovan?
To be honest, Donnie doesn't really have much skin in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
He is a soldier, you know, like he came here expecting some new type of mission, and he got that. But Donnie's fighting in a war that doesn't even concern the Americans yet. Donnie doesn't really have much that he'd be willing to give in this moment. Under normal circumstances. But these aren't normal circumstances. This is something unnatural. He's seen a lot of unnatural things today. What is a permanent boon that you would like to give me?
Permanent. If you want something permanent, I'd ask for 2 cards.
2 cards? Okay. I can give you 2 cards. In doing so, will this negate any and all damage, or will this just prevent it from happening?
It will. In doing this, it will prevent this from happening, and the damage will go to its intended target.
Okay. So, I am going to give you a 7 of clubs, and I am going to give you an 8 of clubs.
Ooh.
Give you 2 sets of...
Is that counting as burning them, or are you just giving them?
It's burning.
Oh, fucking rad.
That's rad as fuck.
Clubs, things, overcoming obstacles, action, adventure. Yeah. We'd say that a thing that Donovan loses. As an American fresh into the 1900s, the call to action is material. The call to action is about as worth it to him as any sort of object that he could have. He treats the American way. It was real and not a concept. Donovan will not be as quick to his call of action. The little inklings that we have that tell us about doing the right thing, it's just not really sticking with him anymore. You know, like this is now an obstacle of self-preservation over the American way. And that's something that he will give up for his 7 of clubs. And for the 8 of clubs, I would like for you to take something from him.
Okay. So I know this is a club, but it's been percolating in my mind. And I think it could be spun in such a way.
I feel like I know exactly what you're about to fucking say, but go on.
Probably not, but we'll see. Donnie. What does your Nona's pasta sauce taste like again?
Oh, never mind.
No, it's pretty easy. There's I'm pretty sure it's an Alfredo of some kind. No. It's definitely got tomatoes. No, it's got garlic. No, she's allergic to garlic. I don't remember. I don't know.
It's a shame. Thank you, Donovan. You'll be told of your boon later. All right.
Nothing but respect for Donnie.
With
Nothing
that
but respect.
massive sacrifice, it doesn't happen. The horror takes 4 damage, knocking it down to 2 brawn, and the disfigured is charred.
I think the
burnt
right
to a
word is
crisp.
immolated.
Immolated's a good one. I like that.
Cremated, immolated. Yeah.
Hit with the Blackwood special, if you will.
And it's taken off the field.
Fuck me, man.
Fuck.
Horror turn. Horror turn. Horror turn. Whew. Okay. Let's see, what do you do again? That's right. Holder. You can feel it looking at you. You can feel it smelling you. You can feel it knowing you. And it reaches out with a claw and attempts to grab something within you. Caster attempts to destroy a target's psyche. What's your smarts score?
Oh, fuck.
3.
3. Okay. So let's
This thing has so much fucking
see.
intelligence. This thing has so much
3.
fucking intelligence.
4, 5, 6, 7. Keep one in the chamber. Fucking God.
Oh my god, dude.
That's okay. We kept
Oh
one.
my
So we
God.
can reroll
Breathe,
it
you have
all.
to reroll.
Oh no.
Celebrate it too, fucking hell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is
Oh no.
2 over.
Oh no.
Fuck. Do you have an augmentation? They get augmentations?
I'm going to buy 2 sprays.
Donovan's fucking stupid. Donovan's fucking stupid,
All
dude.
three of you take 1 smarts damage.
Oh shit.
I will accept that.
Okay.
Oh man.
Accept that.
I accept it. I think I might want to save that last card.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, if it was more than 1, I'd be like, I'm gonna burn a card. No, I'm gonna hold on. I think I can take the 1. I can take the 1.
If it was more than 1, Donnie
If
would
it's-
fucking
yeah.
die.
yeah,
It's,
Like-
it's just the one.
same with
Oh
Broden.
man.
Holder, it's your turn.
My turn. Remind me, what's my success to hit ratio here?
Right now it is 4. So it was at
4.
6. You did 4 damage, which knocks it down to 2 brawn, but it has 4 armor. So you gotta hit the 4 to damage it.
Hey fellas,
Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
Bryce,
Fries?
how we
Bryce.
feeling? How we feeling about specifically a bit of molten cheese fries? You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're putting down, like a boiling hot,
Like a
boiling
searing
hot cheese. You know what? No. Fuck, no. We don't do cheese fries here. We're gonna have some good and proper fucking Italian, Brooklyn, New York Americano style. It's not cannoli. It's the other one that begins with the C. Why am I forgetting it? It's
You're
the one
fucking
that's
it
hot.
up.
It's the one that's hot and full of sauce. What the fuck is it called?
Calzone,
Calzone.
baby.
Calzone.
baby.
See, I was gonna say this. This also starts with a C, right? We're
Mhm.
having us some good fries, and to say with the spice that we're putting in, and to commemorate a dear old friend of both of ours, let's get this calzone, and let's get a good old fashioned hot plate of Cajun fries.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm gonna use my flamethrower.
Go off, babes. 4
Fucking
successes.
kill this thing. Roden Fink. I'm just rolling just for the sake of getting my dice out
Yeah.
there. I'm too nervous.
We got
Okay.
We
Gotta
got
reroll
two
that last
there.
one. Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna
I need
reroll
you
my.
guys.
I'm rerolling my entire pool.
Yeah, I need you guys. I really need you right now.
3.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
at
one.
3.
We're
Need
at
one
3. I'm rolling my 5.
4, 5, 6.
Holy shit. And I'm just gonna re-roll that one.
more. We're at.
We're at 6.
total.
We have I guess yeah, I'll buy an augmentation so that we can deal that extra damage. And
We're at 7. We're at 7. Because you rolled 2 successes, right?
yeah, I rolled 2 successes, and then there's
And I rolled, and I got 1, and then
1, 2,
4,
3.
so that's 7.
Okay.
oh, excuse
Okay,
me.
yeah, I missed that. So 7.
We're at 7.
Cool. Yeah, so I can get an augmentation to deal additional damage.
Up the fucking damage.
Just
I
up
don't,
the damage.
I don't really think we did. Yeah, you know, fuck it. We'll put
Dump them all. Dump them all. Just fucking burn this thing.
burn the fuck out of it.
no. I'm just doing the 2 damage. No, see, because here's the thing. I don't know how much corruption you motherfuckers have. And if I put a bunch of bullshit into that, and then it gets directed somewhere else, it's gonna fucking kill somebody. So I'm only
you're
doing
so
2.
fucking valid. You're so fucking valid.
Only doing 2.
That is
I don't know.
incredibly correct.
I don't know what you guys fucking have right now, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not.
I get that.
You're
Yeah,
right.
2.
You're right. You're right.
Two, two,
You're
two,
right.
two,
Play
two,
the
two,
game
two.
there. Play it smart. Play it safe.
Play it
So you
so
buy an
fucking
additional
safe.
point of damage.
We're gonna buy. We're gonna buy 2.
2 additional points of damage?
Or 1
Okay.
additional point of damage.
Sure.
2 additional points of damage would be 3 damage total.
Yeah. Are you doing? And
It only has 2
Yeah.
left.
It only has 2.
It only has 2 left.
I'm gonna buy 2 more additional points of damage just to deal 3 damage.
Okay. If you so choose. Donovan, do you want to know what your boon is?
I would like to. Yes.
You did give up a lot, didn't you? I will allow you to negate one of my spends from the corruption pool. Permission. Does that sound good to you?
That doesn't sound like a boon.
No.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a boon, you said. What do you mean by that?
Well, I know that there's complications to that. I know that something's gonna happen if I do negate it.
Donovan, you already paid the price. I am no liar. I have never lied to you, and I never will.
I'll take that. I'll take that boon. I'm accepting it.
Alright. You immolate it.
Fucking good.
Twists, it laughs, you see it curl and contort itself, and as it goes up in flames, as the flesh burns away, as the darkness vaporizes into the sky, you see the bones of it, the skeleton of it still moving until even that is then burned
Die.
to ash.
Die.
Oh, and it fucking dies.
Bro,
Holder.
just staring into the fucking flames, and then just like decisively snaps his head over towards Holder and says, Tell him to finish up quicker before that field touches more fucking bodies.
Holder doesn't even, like, by the time you turn to look at Holder's not even looking at you. His head, the back of his head is turned to you as he is looking at the Ottoman, telling him to hurry up. Now we helped. It's time for him to repay.
Yeah. And I think with everything that happened, with all the time that you bought running interference on this thing. Yeah. He continues. He had found the passage. He was in the midst of chanting it. He speeds up a little bit, and with a clear voice ringing like a bell, he finishes the incantation. And almost with this like air being sucked out of a vacuum, just this the anomaly, the shimmering air, the rift, it closes. It knits itself back together, and it's as though nothing was ever there.
Holder is immediately going to take out his whistle and blow the sign of retreat.
Broden, well, we already blew this out. We already sounded retreat.
Actually, I did double I did glance back over. Sorry, the rift begins to close itself, and the remains of the horror begin to just get sucked back into the other place. It will still be open for the rift will be open for a while, but it is going to be closing after any significant actions are made.
Yeah.
Is the corpse of fake cock still there?
It got crisped.
Love it. Love that. But for Broden, as a precautionary measure, we'll make sure it doesn't have any even fake ID tags of cocks, of dog tags. Because if it does, he's taking them.
Oh, good move. Yeah.
I will say it does. It was a perfect replica in every way. You can take it, or also he's right there, babe.
Yeah. Well, he's taking and throwing it into the rift. Then he doesn't want anyone identifying this corpse and asking questions.
Yeah, with a very slight jingle, the dog tag just into the other realm.
This battle going underway with the rift closed, how does everyone look, every side?
You mean the general battle around you?
Yeah. Both Ottomans and our side. How do they seem to perceive this?
I think with the retreat whistle having been blown, a good amount of the ANZAC forces of your forces were indeed retreating, and I think with all this conflict up on the hill, at this point, I think probably your lot are the ones that are the farthest forward, as other people have either died or fallen back.
The rest of the Ottomans here, are they also guardians, or are they simply Ottoman soldiers?
The only guardian you see is this one. The others are infantry, basically, but you can tell that they there's a distance, right? They're not advancing on you. It looks like there's space is being given here.
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to go.
We need to go now.
Corporal,
You go. Stop making it back.
get the book.
He looks.
We're taking that with us.
The
book that he's
soldier,
holding.
the Guardian. Yeah.
Why are we taking that with us? He could
has-
read it, we couldn't. Why do we want that? Let
Yes.
him keep it for all I fucking care.
He asked the Guardian, "What are you gonna do with the book?" In Turkish.
The guardian raises the book, and you see him look meaningfully towards the rift.
Gotta get rid of the book.
I ain't stopping this.
Get rid of it.
He nods curtly.
See, Donnie's gonna let this happen, but like Jordan wants to know what happens if we keep the book.
Probably bad things.
Ooh, I mean, hey, do what thou willst.
I want to study it.
You
There's a
want to
lot of there's a
What?
lot of unknown. There's a lot of unknown shit.
You
There's a
do
lot of
not
and
unknown
it
want
should
to
bodies.
study
stay
it.
unknown.
You do not want to study it.
If we don't know what we're getting into,
I
how are we
do
gonna
know.
stop it? You only know what you've seen so far.
Motherfucker, that thing speaks in my head. I do know. You do not want to.
If anyone wants to intercede, I'm giving them 5, 4, 3.
Donnie's gonna gently approach.
Private
And-
Matrigano, back the fuck off right now.
Tell him that I want to study the book.
Holder is going to step in his way. You were not audible when you said your response to get rid of it. What did the Ottoman soldier say?
Sorry, I'm a little confused. He didn't say anything. He just basically looked as though I'm gonna throw this book into the rift. He had not said anything else. He doesn't understand you speaking in English, so he doesn't know what's going on here. But yeah.
Do I hear anything in my head from that? The idea of that book being tossed in the rift. I'm thinking back to the spear,
Yeah.
wanting me to break it.
We can't hear you. I'm sure the recording can hear you, but Zoom decides to mute you.
Okay, yeah. It sees, it hisses and writhes. That's what you hear in your head.
Okay.
You want to know how we won wars from back home? We played by their rules. We did what they fucking did, and we tried new things.
When was the
Americans
last-
are not afraid of trying new things, huh?
This is not your war.
Not yet.
And it will
How long are
never
we gonna
be.
fucking wait until it's on my doorstep? I don't fucking think so. If I can study
It will
that
never
book,
be on your doorstep if we do our if we do our job. It will never be on your doorstep, Donnie. Now listen to me. I am straight out of you. I am from the Caribbean. I am from Trinidad. I would be right there when you are fighting. You do not want this. I wanted to break it. I wanted to get it out. I wanted to kill it. And it laughed at me. Now it is hissing and scowling. Let him throw the book into the rift.
Private
Let it seal
Matrigano.
it away.
Private Matrigano, I understand that I have experienced something that I can't fucking remember, but I know from what I've read of my past self that I've seen some bad things. What is to give you the confidence that if you were to study it, you wouldn't somehow bring parts of it back with you to your home?
This shit did this! And he points directly at Fink.
My old self wrote about this like it was a fucking disease! Do you want to infect your fucking family?
His memory is gone. My mind is infected. Listen to us, please. I am not talking to you as a superior. I am talking to you as a man. Please, listen. Throw the book in. And he says that in Turkish.
you live your lives in fear of the new. Is that how we're gonna win this war?
This
I don't mean against them. I didn't shut the fuck up for 1 minute. I don't mean against them. I don't mean against the Ottomans. I don't mean against the other side. I mean against that. And he points over to the rift. That is a war. This is new. This is on our fucking land. This is living all throughout Europe. But who's to say that this isn't embedded deep in the fucking roots? You look at this book and you see a disease. I'm looking at it right now, and frankly, this is a new revolution that we can use against them.
I think Fink, well, he doesn't interrupt Donnie. He just like with like with a terrifying degree of calmness, like there is nothing. It's sobering how calm he is. Like he like takes like a few steps forward towards Donnie, doesn't not up in his business, off to the side. Like he's like some like just kind of like facing the opposite direction, and just leans in just to say this, not as a whisper, but just as a plain and clear statement by his ear. When have the Americans known when to stop? When is enough for you people? You wage wars. You're proud. Think back on your own bloody country's history. When do you stop?
This is exactly what it wants you to do. Trust me, please.
Americans aren't in this war. We wouldn't be giving this book to an American. I'm just saying that I know that you guys have seen a lot. I've gotten reports, I've gotten just little bits and pieces from Archie. But I think if we can take that sort of artillery, we can take that artillery to them.
Virus. A virus wants a host, mate.
I think when Donnie was mentioning what he knew, what little he knew, what he heard from Archie, there was a scowl, there was a hit, and it was plain to see. Donnie's facing Holder. It was plain to see that was a hit. That hit hard. But when he laughed, you have seen Holder serious a lot since you first met him. You have never seen him any more serious than now. And he approaches you very calmly, bulging eyes staring you directly in yours, and he places a hand on your shoulder, gently. I am going to say this once more. Please listen to me.
Do what you want with the fucking book. If we lose this war, can't say I didn't try. Huh?
He pats your shoulder, turns back to the Ottoman, says it one more time in Turkish. Throw the fucking book.
He's already stepping towards the rift now that he sees that Donnie has backed down, and he, with just as it begins to suck closed, the last moment, the book goes through and it is done. And you all feel light in a way. It's like there's this atmospheric pressure bearing down on you this entire time, but it's lifted. And it has been done. The deed has been done.
Everyone retreat.
Yes, Corporal. There's a bit of like malice behind that. As he'll turn and head back down the hill.
There is the slightest, most strained smile to that. I mean, it's not strained as in it's not a smile that is made not because he doesn't want to smile, but it's more one that he does want that he can't have. And he starts making his way down as well, leaving the Ottoman behind, leaving the rest of them behind, making sure Fink is following.
Fink is always following.
All right.
Back we go.
With that, you have completed the mission. You have stopped the anomaly at the top of Hill 60. You have resolved the issue. First,
Yes, go ahead. Give the rewards, yes.
for combat, for getting the killing blow on the disfigured, Danny Matragano, please draw 1 card.
That's what I'm talking about. Give him the old razzle dazzle.
Give the old razzle dazzle,
Dragon
huh?
Donnie Matrigano.
It was a bit of a razzle and dazzle. There was a razzle there, there was a dazzle there, there was fucking dazzle.
Bada bing, bada boom.
For
Bob's your uncle.
Everyone involved in the combat with the cackling horror, you can draw 1 card.
Amazing.
Absolutely fucking amazing.
Solid.
Alright. You managed to close the rift. Everybody draws 2 cards.
Max is 7, right?
Correct.
All right, I am at 6.
5.
At 5. Rules for Joker. It's got to be a black Joker, right?
It only comes into effect once you play it.
Okay.
Yeah, Joker rules come into effect once you play it, so...
Okay.
Because the book was thrown into the breach, everyone, if they have it, heals 1 corruption.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I'm so glad we made that happen. Holy shit.
And with that, you're free to make your way back.
Very good. Let us return.
Do we let Major General know what we saw, or does Major General seem clued in with the supernatural, or are we going to try to rationalize this for him?
I say probably stop in and say it has been handled. The retreat is set.
Why do we even need to go back? Just his soldiers are retreating. We don't need to report on anything. Just let him and his men chat amongst themselves. The PIT came and they were never seen again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
They never saw anything weird. They've heard weird rumors, but no one can confirm anything.
Yeah.
And based on how hostile he reacted to us before, us giving him a briefing of what happened might be met with even more suspicion than us just never reporting back.
Well, he was the one who told us there were dead men rising.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we came back and we're trying to be like, by the way, everything's okay. Like, here, this other stuff didn't happen. Like, everything. If we try to tell him something,
yeah.
we just cut it loose and just let it wander in the wind.
government saying everything's okay when it's not.
Exactly. Let's go back to our ship.
Just head back. Things handled. We have nothing to worry about. They need to retreat.
Alright.
And we sent the bird back too, so.
How many
Did-
cards did we get for sending the bird back?
I
6
will
6 cards. Okay.
I will say for sending the bird back, you guys can choose 1 person to draw a card.
Oh, I was joking.
No, it was a good thing, and it was, moving in the correct direction. So, it's not necessarily in the mission rewards that are written, but I agree. No, that's a good point for it. Trying to mitigate damage, trying to go a bit above and beyond, doing your best. Yeah, somebody gets to draw a card.
How many cards does everyone have? I know you said you're full.
No, I'm not full. I have 6, If I get
got
one more
6.
red, I can. But that would be a gamble if I get a red or not.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5, but I think it should go to Donnie Dracani. Because without him, we would not have nearly have made as much of an impact in each and every one of those combats.
Yeah, I feel like Donnie was a big splash here, so I'm fine with giving Donnie a card.
Okay. All right. I'll take the card.
Even if I want to wring his fucking neck right now, he gets a card.
I don't. I honestly, I don't.
Donnie presented some good points.
I
we-
completely fucking understand. John
Right.
completely fucking understands. He did very similar shit, man. Like,
Yeah, because like when I think about it, it's like oh, like what makes this different than us using like the silver reliquary, which is also something supernatural, and the
But that's-
finger that exists in Wiggles.
But that's
and
terrestrial.
Pickles.
That's from our side. I mean, this is not me like arguing a whole discussion about this. My general thought process, and this is not what Broden thinks. Broden is a little too inexperienced. He just goes off of writings and just general. These are bad vibes. My perspective on it is every instance of things that use their power on our side is a foothold for them to get in. If we, without anything of theirs on this side, it means they can't continue to get to influence us, because like the veil can only be broken basically that's my personal take of like even using their stuff against them gives them a foothold in our world. It's like opening the hole even bigger. But
yeah, no, I get you. I get it.
But yeah,
I know
Pause
Jordan
it.
gets it.
but yeah,
I know Jordan gets it.
I love Donnie doing this so fucking much.
Listen,
I
man,
wanna.
Donnie's an American. Like a whole team of those motherfuckers built the bomb with a lot of other people across the pond as well.
I can't believe
most
Donnie's
of them
gonna
were
meet-
German.
I can't believe
Most of them
Donnie
were German.
is
I
gonna
didn't know
meet Oppenheimer in a cafe and give him the idea for the bomb.
So I found this book, right? What if we like made that circular and just made it like explode? So not a book? Yeah,
All
not
right.
a book. Not really.
All right.
Anyway, continue,
So-
Alice. Continue.
Fuck. God damn it.
Before we end tonight, do we have anything else that we want to do or
Yes.
talk about?
Yes.
Yes.
You go first, Split.
Thank you. In terms of the thing that happened with Donnie, I think on their way back, Holder is mostly quiet, mostly keeps to himself, mostly leading the fray. But whenever they get back to their boat to head back to the ship, Holder would be the one steering, be the one manning the vehicle, and he would say some words to Donnie then. And those words, very simple. I do not blame you for wanting to understand. But you have to understand that there are more things than you can. If you want to know more about why we would have opposition to this, and why things like this are the way they are, I suggest you talk to Sio Bell.
You're muted, Jordan.
No, sorry, I was answering the door really quick.
Oh, okay.
Try
Gotcha.
to-
But yeah.
Cool.
He suggests that you talk to Bell if you have more questions, because he knows that you're not happy with what you got.
And Donnie kind of like sits in that silence for a moment. Almost like he's kind of trying to find the words, but ultimately realizes that he can't talk to you the way that he wanted to. And ultimately just decides to keep it to himself, like a good private would. You can feel that resentment, though.
Right.
To both of you,
That's it.
you can feel that
Mhm.
resentment.
Mm-hmm. As for me, when we get back to the ship, at some point, whether it's a couple days or upon returning, Broden would like to have a private meeting with Bell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without Holder and without Donnie.
That would be easy enough. Because, not to go too far into it, but we have months until our next mission.
Fun.
So there's more than enough time for you to be able to catch time with him. And also, you'd know this, Belle is always happy to make time for you. Always has been. So, yeah. No, absolutely. He's happy to call you in. It looks like he, in his stateroom, it looks like he was in the midst of, maybe translating something. He's got letters, correspondence strewn across his desk. He's got like a big book there. He sort of like waves you in as you open the door. That's Corporal Fink. Yes, of course. Please, take a seat.
If it's alright with you, sir, I'd prefer to stand.
Of course. You wanted to meet?
Yes, thank you for agreeing to meet me. I understand that you're very busy. What are you reading there? The book?
Yes. A friend of mine, some of the etchings that you all brought back, some of the rubbings, the strange language, I had managed to get them sent back to an acquaintance of mine who is also involved with this sort of thing. Professor Mulhani, he's been kind enough to lend his expertise to this, so I'm using some of his notes that he included into a bit more figuring on all this.
It's not Broden, this is me. Professor Mulhani,
Yep.
That's... Do we know that name? I feel like or no?
No,
okay.
I don't think you've not heard this name.
Okay, gotcha. I say, right, okay, anyway, Broden says, right, well, alright. How long after, since the mission do you think this is?
I'd say probably this is, like, a week or so.
I know we debriefed properly, sir, but, have you given any thought to, the affairs that preceded, on the hill? I wanted to follow up on some things that I did not bring up in the briefing that I wish to talk with you about. But we mentioned the book and destroying the book.
Yes.
And if you'll recall, we felt something like it got better. Like everything got better.
Well, I will say this much. As useful as the other artifacts that you have brought back have been in terms of furthering our research and knowledge of what is going on here and the anomalies of such, I trust you. If it got better, then that was likely the correct decision, removing whatever it was' influence. I don't believe it would be a bad thing. Would I have loved to see the book? Yes, but that does not matter in this case.
I bring it up just because, I've had, some days to think, and I don't know who I was to you I can't relate to the esteem that I may have earned in my previous duties. And I know you know this, sir, but I'm not the Broden Fink who did that at Maltepe. I'm not the Broden Fink that was in Kagara. I'm a cadet in training in Cairo, and I've been here for a month. I've read everything you've given me. I've read reports of the entire war. I've read the journals that I apparently wrote. I've read the letters from my family. I've caught up as best as I can, and I'm still not me. I'm not Private Fink. And I know you know that. This is not new. But despite that, despite functionally being someone who is newer than Holder, who has experienced so much and is dealing with the aftershock of it, despite that, may I speak frankly, sir?
Please, speak your mind.
Thank you. I've not actually. The part of me that knew how to say what I wanted to say while still respecting authority and proper behavior, it died a month ago. I am still trying to learn how to best phrase things in the army, sir, but I think it is a huge mistake to bring that American in. Private Matrigano is brave, capable, fights well, and we would have died if it weren't for him. He's the reason I'm here, not a pile of goo on top of that hill. He saved our lives. But we didn't mention this part in our briefing, sir, because I think he's dangerous, sir. And I don't mean he's a liability as an inexperienced soldier in the PIT. I mean, I think he's fucking dangerous. I saw the look in his eye, sir. He wanted that book. He wants power. He wants to use what we've witnessed, not to, I think in his mind, not to help it like all the bloody madmen and cultists we've seen this far. It's worse than that. It's far more dangerous. He wants to use it in the name of bloody fucking patriotism. He wants to use it to win a war, sir. He wants it to be studied and used, and I don't think he's going to stop. I don't think he's capable of understanding until it's too late. I think he's going to hurt people. I understand that I don't know his character because I've just met him. He's new to the team, and I understand that Archie personally recommended him. And while I don't remember Archie, I've read the letters. I respect him through the veneer of what the old me would have done. But that said, I think, deep in my gut, Private Donnie Matrigano is going to be the reason we fucking lose not just this war, but everything. I understand this might just be paranoia and anxiety talking, but I don't trust him. Not after seeing him. The look in his eye. The way he believed it so brazenly that he was right. And that it was the only way we could really win. I've not seen what Fink saw. I've read about it, and I've seen what I saw here on this mission. That's enough for me to know. This isn't playing with fire. This is so much worse than that. If you'll forgive me, sir.
There is... Lance Corporal Fink Broden, there is nothing to forgive. I appreciate you speaking your mind. That is Good to know. Good information, and your insight, your insight is valuable to me. If we shall keep this between ourselves, I understand exactly what you're saying. I have been coming under pressure myself, and I believe we two are of the same opinion when it comes to this. I'll see what I can do.
With all due respect, sir, he holds up a hand, and there's just like a look of like solemn, just like weight on him. He says, "With all due respect, sir, I wasn't telling you for you to pull threads, go through your chain of command. If you want to do that, by all means, please do. But that's not why I told you that. I'm not asking you to look into discharging him. If you can, get it done. But that's not why I'm here. I would say I'm asking for permission, but I'm saying that I'm going to do it if the moment is there, permission or not. If things turn sour, I will kill Private Matrigano to ensure that we don't lose. And that is my cross to bear, sir. I'm not asking you to say
things. I was
things.
going to say.
What was that?
I said that was along the lines of the second thing I was going to say.
Sir.
Ultimately, and I believe I've made this clear, and I believe this is likely something you believe as well, but what we do is more important than the war. It's more important than command. It's vital in a way that winning, despite everything, and I do not say this lightly, despite everything, is worth. If we can bury this here, if this can end here, and I know on good authority that we will be leaving soon, we will be retreating soon, we will be leaving this place behind. I understand, and as far as I'm concerned, we have never had this conversation in official capacity.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I just came here to update my report. Thank you, sir. He'll stay. I mean, he was standing the whole time, but he kind of like pushes off the wall and like walks toward the exit and like pauses for a moment. Just says, one last thing, sir. I would like to add that Corporal Holder is well, if you had asked me halfway through the mission, I would have told you I think the man's bloody fucking insane and needs to be demoted, and he is not fit to lead. Technically, I still believe that, but I understand him a lot better now, I think, after how it ended. The man's broken. The man's desperate. He believes firmly he will kill himself to make sure that this stuff doesn't bleed out as well. I think he does more harm than good when dealing with the higher command. He's brazen. But I think you made the right choice in promoting him, especially if the Brodenfink you knew couldn't be here. So I'll see myself out.
Yeah. You leave, and I think Bell sort of leans back in his chair and just say this for you as the players and for our audience. He just sort of shrugs. He's a loaded gun. Just point him in the right direction. And I think if everyone is happy with that, that's where we'll end it. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time as we begin our last mission.